everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and that notification bell so you don't. Today I'm gonna do a set with the light bulbs. If you saw my last video, I showed you at the end what I had got in, and I'll be using those ones, as well as some gel polish that I was waiting for to come in, because I didn't have any Christmas colors. I looked through all my polish and I didn't have Christmas red or Christmas green, so I ordered some and I got them in. So these are the little light bulbs that I showed you in the last video that I was going to use, but I did do a sample nail with them and I didn't like the way it came out. They were too big, so I just chucked it in the trash, and I'm just kind of winging it today. We'll see what we come up with. And these snowflake glitters I want to use as well in another set, but here's the picture of the nail I experimented with the light bulbs. See, I think they're just too big. I don't know, I didn't like it. So anyways, I did away with that. I was waiting for some gel polish to come in with more Christmas colors. So here they are. They're the Pine brand. I had never tried these before, but I do like them. They're nice and thick and creamy. And all of these swatches are only one coat. So yeah, I really liked that. So we got the white, and then this tan color that looks more like a mustard on film, but it's more like a light tan color. And then we've got the brown. It looks like an emerald green, but it's more like a Christmas green. And then we got red, glitter silver, glitter gold, and glitter green. This green also looks a little bit more Christmas green, if that makes any sense. On film it looks a little bit more like emerald maybe, but yeah, these are beautiful colors. I love them all. We'll be using a few of these for the set today. Let's get started. Alright, so I've removed all my nails, my last set, and buffed the nails so they're clean around the cuticle. I've already dehydrated them, as well as filed on the inside of these nails. As you can see, I removed the shine from the bottom portion that will fit onto my natural nail, so the polygel has something to stick to. So this is a version of the Lazy Girl method, although I say version because Femi Beauty, who is the Lazy Girl method founder, I guess what you would say, she puts the polygel all in the nail from the cuticle area to the tip, and I don't do that. I do it just on the bottom portion where I remove the shine. I'll show you that as we go along. So these are the full cover nails that I use. I've used them in a video before. I got them off of Amazon. They are not quite stiletto shape, but I do like them. They fit really good on my nail. I will put their link down below in the description if you are interested. Alright, so let's get started. I will use this clear Francesca polygel to adhere the nails to my natural nails. This brand is more of an unknown brand that I got off of AliExpress, but it is pretty good for adhering the nails. It's not clear like Makartt, but if you're covering it with a polish, it really doesn't matter. It holds really well, so that's my main concern. So before I get to adhering the nails, I want to show you, this is the lamp that I use. And for those of you that don't have the little flash curing flashlight, I just take off the base of my lamp and it just clips right in. You can take it out. This particular brand anyway, I'm not sure how yours is, but I realized when Slay by Jay was showing hers, I thought, oh, maybe mine does that, but sure enough, it sure does. So I will take off the bottom and put the lamp halfway off my table, so when I put the polygel on, I can hold it like this under the lamp and it will cure it without moving the nail, so it doesn't move at all from the position that I choose. So first we're gonna go ahead and put a base coat. Oh wait, that's matte coat. Wrong one. Whoops. Oh well. I've never done it with matte coat, but I'm not sure if it would work very well. So I'm gonna use a base coat and on all the nails first, and then cure that in the lamp for 30 seconds before applying the nail with the polygel. Alright, so I've got the nail with the polygel inside on just the bottom half there. I'm going to go ahead and put it on my nail and press it down towards the cuticle. Try not to get any seepage on around the cuticle area. And if there is, you can just clean it off with your brush. And then if you have any excess coming up over the natural nail, you can also wipe that, as I did with the brush. And the brush is just dipped in rubbing alcohol, or alcohol as you would use for your slip solution. And then we'll go ahead and cure that in the lamp for 30 seconds. And there it is. And it's very sturdy. It looks like I might have got a little bit on the edge there, but I will file that down. I will also file in that cuticle area so it blends better with the natural nail. And I'll show you that here in a bit. Next, up to the pointer finger. And I just smooth that polygel inside that nail. And then we'll adhere it the same way, as well as curing in the lamp for 30 seconds. I'll go ahead and let you watch the process. I believe it's just the 3 nails that I show you, but it's all the same process. adhered and very strong. And I did buff the top of them so the gel polish has something to stick to. Alright, so I've decided to just layer the little light bulbs on my nail. And I'm gonna put a thin coat of base coat on the bottom so they have something to stick to. And then I will cure those in the lamp for 30 seconds. I am using a very thin layer, just enough for the light bulbs to stick on there without moving around, because we don't want to make the nail too thick, as we will be encapsulating them with Makartt Clear Polygel. I went ahead and cured that, and I also encapsulated it with the clear polygel. I didn't show it, but I will show it for my right thumb so you can see how I do that. I don't want to wait until I finish the rest of the fingers because I'm too anxious to see how this looks with the clear coat on top. So let's go ahead and put that on and see how it looks. I think it came out better than I anticipated. I'm not one to see outside the box. I have to visually see everything, so I was kind of skeptical, but look at it, that looks so awesome. I just love the way that came out. The only thing I would do different is adhere and cure one light bulb at a time so it's as flat as possible, and wish I do that on the right thumb so you can see that process, just so we don't get too much bulk on the nail. This one is a little bit thicker than I would like because of that issue, but I'm not that unhappy that I'm gonna take it off. It's actually not as thick as it looks. It's just the visual three-dimensional look that makes it look thicker than it actually is. So I'm going to show you the process of laying these little light bulbs down, and I learned if I do one at a time it will not be as bulky. So I'll just lay one at a time and cure it and hold it flat with the tweezers so it gets as flush with the nail as possible. So when I lay the polygel to encapsulate them, it's not too thick. So I'll go ahead and step back and let you watch the process. Alright, so they're all down, cured. I'm gonna go ahead and encapsulate this with the Makartt Clear Polygel and cure in the lamp for 30 seconds. So there it is. I did do a little bit of filing for any of the light bulbs were hanging off and just to sharpen up the shape. Now we're gonna go ahead and top coat it with the Makartt top coat. I was happier with this one just because it was a little bit less bulky. But yeah, I like the way it came out. I think I'm still surprised at how good it looks. I wasn't sure about this one, guys. Let me know what you think. Alright, so let's go ahead and continue. I'm going to go ahead and cover the rest of these nails with a thin coat of base coat. So then we can go ahead and put our gel polish on. Alright, so the the ring finger and the pointer finger will be the same. First I'm going to use this green glitter, and I will do 2 coats, even though it's not absolutely necessary because it has good cover, but I just wanted to go ahead and do 2 coats so we get a little bit more glitter in there, guys. So we're doing this nail striped with red and green. I just put some strips of sticky tape on there so to block it off. And I'll do 2 coats of the red. And before I cure it in the lamp, I will take off the tape and clean any excess that went into the negative spaces there and around the nail. And then I'll cure in the lamp for 30 seconds. And we're going to repeat the same process on the ring finger with the green and then the red. Alright, so the pointer finger's done. Now we're going to go ahead and do the middle finger. And we're going to do the silver glitter on this one. And again, I decided on 2 coats for this one, curing in the lamp for 30 seconds between each coat. So middle finger is done. We're going to move on to the ring finger, and it's going to be the same green and red as the pointer finger. All right, and last but not least, the little pinky. We're going to do that in gold glitter, and as well we'll do 2 coats on this one, cure in the lamp for 30 seconds between each coat. I decided to go ahead and paint the underside of the nails in the red glitter, except for the thumb because that was clear. I wasn't sure how that was going to look, but I just left it clear. And I did put the Makartt Clear top coat on the underside of the thumb. for the top coat. As you remember, I did do the thumb already. So we're doing the rest of them and then I will show you the final look. So stay tuned. Alright, here's the final look. What do you all think? I think they're pretty bright and in your face, but I like them. The next set, I'll tone it down a bit. Maybe, we'll see. Let me know in the comments what you think. And again, as always, thank you so much for watching. And we'll see you next time. Take care.